This video was sponsored by Enhance, NeoWatt, ABRP, Elbilmek, Kempower and EB Hub.
Yo, what's up? This is the new Xpeng G6 from 2025, and in this video I'm going to show you the difference between the new and the old version. There is actually some nice upgrades they have here, mainly in the interior. So yeah, I tested the car 2 years ago, and that was with the old interior. So I will just show you now side by side the differences, and I think you'll be quite surprised to see. So if you're considering an SUV, maybe it's called the Ioniq or Model Y or ID4, ID5, maybe you should also consider the G6 because it is class leading when it comes to how fast it charges. So I'm trying to match the footage. It's fairly similar outside, external wise, but it seems like the wheel arches before had some weird, I don't know, black lines there. And in the back here you have the G6 Performance, but what is new is that here we have this little dip that you don't have before. Okay, interior looks better. Well, these seats are kind of the same, but there we have nice interior. And then the front looks like this now. So yeah, let me get inside. See here. Oh, okay, I did the door closing sound. I think that's the same. Here it was automatic, electric adjustable air vents. Now it's manual air vents. But here you see way nicer than before. So we have just nice to finish, still ventilated, 2 charging pads. And also the cup holder here is nicer than before. And the screen here is also bigger. That kind of works more or less the same as before, but it's just bigger screen than before. And you can see more icons now versus before. Nice upgrade is that now we have massage here also. You can activate the ventilation here, but it doesn't have to be there. You can be other places, and you can just click here on the hotkey to activate or to change the setting on the ventilation. Again, show the main screen side by side. It's still quite snappy, just like before. You have this thing here now you can change that you didn't have before. And I can show you that previously there weren't that many hotkeys, but now you can just press and hold, and then you can change here how you want to arrange things. You can choose between lots and lots of hotkeys. You can drag it down here and then done. And previously you couldn't preheat. There was this low temperature, whatever, it's not really, it's just when for stationary charging, and then I don't remember what the heck that was. But now you have the automatic preheating here before fast charging, or you can also manually preheat, and then if it's not needed, then it will tell you that it's already in optimal temperature. And before you couldn't see percent in the battery. Now you can see the range and the percentage here in the bigger screen. Okay, can't get it too dark in here, but before there was just a strip in the front. Now we have also a strip on the side. So it looks nicer. And I can show you better. It looks more, like, it looks gorgeous now. It looks more premium now than before. Here, and I can see when it's darker what it looks like in the back. So those are the most visible changes, but Xpeng has worked a lot on the suspension to make it ride, feel nicer. Before it felt a bit hollow over the bumps, and if you have some gravel, you will hear the gravel or the rocks hit the wheel arches. Now it's more like it's deeper, more premium sound. And also I measured that this noise level here has been improved by 0.7 decibel, which is quite nice, quite big, noticeable. And we have the exact same tires and the exact same tire dimension as before. And when it comes to efficiency, it's more or less the same. I've tested 1,000 kilometer challenge, range test, and also Sunday drive. They have almost identical consumption. Okay, whether it was slight, I mean, there was slight variance there, but it doesn't seem like that extra dip in the back does anything for efficiency. But also, biggest difference here is that you now have around 8 kilowatt hour less net capacity smaller battery, but it has gone from NMC or whatever it was to LFP. But it charges way faster. Before it was 10 to 80% in 21 minutes. Now it's 10 to 80% in 12 minutes. It will go at 380, 360 kilowatt for a long time before it starts throttling. But this is amazingly fast. So headlights, more or less the same. So yeah. So overall, it is really a nice upgrade. If you consider buying one, and you already have the old G6, is really worth the upgrade. You will feel it. Okay, less range, you notice it that depending on how fast you drive, that you lose around 20 to 50 kilometers of range depending on weather and wind and so on. But you just charge so much faster. So in the 1000 kilometer challenge, it went actually from 9.5 hours to only 9 hours. Quite a big improvement there. So overall, amazingly good. And compared to like the MEB cars, Volkswagen or Skoda Enyaq or ID4, this is way nicer interior and charges way faster than those other cars. And versus even Tesla, way nicer. And then it still has all that space. It can actually take 27 banana boxes, very spacious, even one more than Model Y. Well, I don't remember exactly, but it's right on par with Model Y and Q6 e-tron and even beating some of the MEB cars. So overall, previously it was like, okay, very good, but still some here and there. Now it's like, whoa. And also, one thing I should mention is that when I tested Xpeng, there was a G9, but also G6, just 2 years ago. 2 years ago, the auto steer and the software was like meh. You saw parts of this, but only in 2 years they have done great improvements, and the auto steer, the LCC, is way better. Before, at least in the G9, they had this annoying ding 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 when you activate, deactivate it. They removed that. It's now dead silent. Also, when you switch between driving modes, it doesn't do that sound effect, like it's like freaking video game. So they have tuned it to be nicer, more premium, and upgraded software. With the X combo, you can set up macros to do lots of stuff like turn off annoying nags or whatever, or do other things, So Xpeng has really, skyrocketed when it comes to features. Wait, dangerous position, but features, improvements, dog mode or keep climate on or whatever they have. It's just mind-blowingly good how much they improved just over a couple of years. So okay, anyway, I think that's going to be for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.